This is Alex. It is Saturday, November 9th, 2024, the day of our 4th annual Sayville Fan Fest. It is 7:30 in the morning, and I am currently driving down Sunrise Highway in a mad rush to get to the library because the event tent for the Fan Fest blew over in the middle of the night because of high winds. So it wouldn't be a Fan Fest without a curveball right out of the gate. So the event starts at 10 o'clock, so hopefully we can get it back upright again before then. Fingers crossed that it's not so bad. I've arrived at the library, and the tent is a mangled mess. The tent company's going to be here any minute. We're going to try to get it back up. We'll see how it goes. Well, the tent was insalvageable. It has been hauled away. We'll have to make do without it today. But all the vendors are set up. This year we have about 24 vendors. All the food trucks have arrived. This year we have New York's Vincent's Wood-Fired Pizza, Right Coast Tacos, and First Class Concessions. And of course, Nautilus Roasting, our coffee guy, he is here as well. Everything's in full swing, and I'm going to take a lap around and see how everyone's doing. So things are, we're guerrilla podcasting now. So we're all set up. Things are in full motion now. It is, I have no idea what time it is, about 11:30 or so, 11:41. I'm joined here by Christina, who is running our Makery today with a new addition to the Fan Fest. Christina, do you want to tell us what's going on today?
Sure. We are doing a perler bead craft. So we have pre-sorted some Pokeballs, printed out some patterns, and that's it, really.
It looks great. There's about 4 or 5 families here right now, all crafting away. What's been the biggest perler bead creation? Like, what's the most popular thing this year? We thought it was going to be Pokeballs. That didn't turn out true.
So far, it's been some random cats that children are making.
All right, random cats is the fan favorite this year. It looks like it's going great. Well, we're just getting started today, so hopefully we won't run out of beads. And if we do, it'll be a hit.
We'll just close up shop.
Who are you wearing this year?
This is a black milk Espion dress.
Black milk? Is that
Black milk is
that's
the
the
name
pattern?
Of the company. Yep, they're an Australian fashion company. They do a lot of fandom collaborations, including Pokemon. And because our theme this year with the scavenger hunt was Psychic, I decided to wear a Psychic Pokemon.
Oh, really? Well, you look great as ever.
Thank you.
We'll talk to Tori next to get a little bit of details about the scavenger hunt. Mm-hmm. But thanks again. Everything's looking great. And, let's keep it going.
Thanks.
Hi, Tori. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well now that everything's set up. So tell me, what are you contributing to the Fan Fest this year?
So this year we have a scavenger hunt raffle combo. There's some Pokemon hidden all over the library and all the fun areas of the Fan Fest. So people have to go around and find all of the hidden Pokemon. And for each Pokemon you find, you get a raffle ticket. And we have some fun raffle baskets here for people to enter for. Yeah,
tell me about some of the baskets you've assembled this year. They look fantastic. There's about 10 baskets or so?
There's exactly 10 baskets. So we have 3 that are manga themed, 2 shonen manga and 1 shoujo manga. We have a nerdy cookbooks themed one. We have a couple that have some board games and video games. We have a big Harry Potter basket that's been pretty popular so far. And a Pokemon basket, of course, to fit the theme of the Fan Fest this year. So some good options.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm going to be putting in my raffle tickets for the Final Fantasy basket, of course. How many families have you stamped this year so far? How would you say? It's only 11:40, as we said, so early days, but it looks like it's pretty popular.
It is. We've had 3 people finish already, 3 families finish already, but I've seen probably 20 kids running around trying to get all the Pokemon, and adults. And also, that was a hint. If you want to win the basket, put in for the Final Fantasy basket. Try to beat Alex.
All right, that's awesome. So this is your 4th Fan Fest. What do you think so far? You've been kind of locked on the top floor, though. You haven't had a chance to walk around yet, right?
No, but it looks like there's a lot of good stuff this year. I'm excited to check out the food trucks. Get a nice burrito from Right Coast.
I can vouch for Right Coast. They were my breakfast this morning. I had I don't know what they are, pulled pork, I think it was. They're excellent.
Carnitas.
Yes, carnitas. Thank you. But yeah, great food trucks this year. A lot happening outside, so definitely try to make your way out there at some point.
If I ever become free from the raffle table, I'll take a turnaround.
We'll let you go to get a taco. All right, so I've made our way to the retro arcade we've set up in the library portico room. I'm joined by Robert Alaperti. This is your fourth year at the Fan Fest?
I think this is my fourth year at Fan Fest. Every year seems to be getting better, better turnout, more arcades we got going on this year. We have a couple Raspberry Pis dedicated, one for a light gun enthusiast, another for all different emulators and different console systems. We also have an arcade 1-up set up for Sega Genesis and all different Sega games. So I think, the turnout's been great.
There's a lot going on in this room. So this normally quiet sanctuary for reading and peace has been transformed into a pretty happening arcade right now. I think we have about 6 consoles plus an arcade cabinet, as Robert was just saying. That clicking noise you're hearing is the light gun, so I haven't seen one of those since my regular arcade days, so that's really exciting that we've got that going.
Yeah, the reaction from the young enthusiasts seemed to be very, excited to see, because, they just stopped making it after a certain amount of time with new televisions and new developments. We have some new technology today to showcase the old versus the new, so I think, it's exciting to see everyone's reaction to it, I think.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to see all these young kids picking up a Super Nintendo controller and playing. I can't tell what's going on over there. It looks like maybe an old Dragon Quest game, maybe, or they're playing Chrono Trigger. Yeah, exactly.
That's a commitment. I don't know if we have enough time today for that, but that's cool.
But yeah, we got Kirby going on, Donkey Kong. What else? Oh, yeah, this is great. So, yeah.
The game room signs are a hit. Those look awesome, man. Yeah, I think it adds to the aesthetic. It's very cool.
Yeah, and I see on the arcade cabinet some kids are playing NHL 94, I think.
That was a request there. I was like, we have it all. So you name the game, we got it for you.
I know a glitch in NHL 94 where if you come down on the side and shoot from basically the red line, you are guaranteed to score every single time.
Every time?
Yep.
I love it.
Love these retro
games.
games.
How it feels with an actual arcade stick, it's a different experience.
I might have to test it out if I get an opportunity today.
Well, we'll be here all day. Alex, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure as always, and I think continue. Yeah. Hopefully next year will be even bigger.
We're going to build and build until it breaks us. We barely got under the wire this year, but it's awesome. It looks great in here, and we'll just keep doing it.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, I'm outside at the Fan Fest here at our vendor table area. I am at Toy MiniNatures. Is that right?
MiniNatures.
Toy MiniNatures. I'm sorry.
That's
and I'm
all
here
right.
with Andrew, the photographer, proprietor of Toy MiniNatures.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, this is your second Fan Fest. What do you think this year?
Second Fan Fest. Lovely weather this time. I always loved. This is a great time. The first time it was still fantastic. Love seeing all the vendor artists around. So I'm very humbled to be here. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your photography. I love what I'm seeing. I don't want to spoil anything. But.
Toy MiniNatures is basically a combination of the beauty and craftsmanship that people love and collect with toys and birders and bird photography and wildlife. So I like to bring those two things together, bridging the gap between the bird community and the toy community, and I showcase it in a framed setting so people can, utilize it and look at it in the house.
So how do you stage some of these photos? Because are they taxidermy or are they actual live animals? Because if they're real live animals, I don't know how you caught some of these photos.
Great question. Thank you so much for saying that. They are live birds, 100%. It's totally fine. I get a lot of questions thinking that it's AI because of just the technology we're in nowadays. You can kind of plaster anything onto a photo, but what I find so important about these shots are the immersion and the interactions that these live birds have with the figures because they see them in real time. So I shoot them in real time. Yeah.
It's incredible. Obviously, I'm a huge Alien fan, so I love seeing the face hugger jumping out at, what is that, a robin or something? I'm not sure. I'm not up on my birds, but
Yeah, it's incredible. I love the R2-D2 and C-3PO over there with the doves or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but
Any local birds in Long Island, I try to shoot. Mourning doves, cardinals, robins, blue jays. They're all finicky and pose differently in their own way, so it's been really a great joy to kind of proceed through this passion and also learning more about birds in the process.
So do you stage the toys and just wait for an animal to interact with it? Like,
correct.
that must take forever to catch these.
That's absolutely right. I stage them, and I basically just wait around for them. It takes time, but sometimes they happen right away. Other times you got to wait with the scene, and then hopefully the right thing comes by. I never know what's going to stop by, and that's part of the joy of it.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I hope you do well today. I mean, you're in a great position here. Get a full view of everything that's going on. Thanks again for coming. I love your booth, and I hope you do well today.
Alex, thank you so much. This is great. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. All right, thanks. All right, I am joined here by Walt from New York Improv Theater.
New York Improv Theater, Improv for Kids today.
Yeah, exactly. So you did our morning performance outdoors in what would have been the event tent, but the event tent got blown away.
Which is probably better because the sun, what little we got, was necessary today.
Yeah, it's chilly, it's a little windy,
Yeah.
so maybe getting some direct sun helped out a little bit.
Yeah, I think the kids under the shade with this wind would have been no more than 2 minutes.
But how did the show go? I was catching a glimpse of it as I was passing by. I saw you have the ukulele and you were
Yeah.
drawing the crowd in.
Well, we kept doing a whole bunch of songs till we had enough people to do a scene that was worth doing a scene. But we kept doing a bunch of songs, getting, hey, what do you like? What don't you like? Do an Irish jig, do a blues. And finally, we had about 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. They kept growing. And once we started, a crowd begets a crowd begets a crowd. So it worked out. We had really fun folks coming through.
Yeah, it looked like you guys are having a lot of fun. All ages too. I saw young kids getting up on stage and some older patrons here hanging out too and enjoying the show. It looked like it was a good turnout.
Yeah, what's great about the improv, like we call it Improv for Kids, but it's just improv that's family friendly. So we had a couple adults that even have kids. It's like, oh, I'll sit and watch that for a few minutes.
Yeah, you got to tailor it to your audience.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not doing the blue midnight show.
No. Although I think I made a comment about, somebody said about the bad troll blues. I said, we're not going to make social media comments because it's going to go bad.
We appreciate that. The libraries are already under fire. Let's try to keep it on the board.
Sure. Yeah, no, we know how to tailor it. Yeah. And but that's a great thing about comedy. Like you could just like wink, and you don't even have to mean double meaning, but somebody will take it in their own way, and that's the beautiful thing about improv.
Yeah. So how did you guys are based out of Manhattan? Is that right?
Out of Manhattan, although Stephen and Evan are both born and bred Long Island. We had Huntington and Babylon, although Evan's in Freeport now, but Babylon based originally.
Yeah, so you had quite a drive out here. We appreciate you coming out, though.
Today was good. No traffic whatsoever. If every gig for me in Long Island was Saturday mornings, it'd be a good thing. But Friday nights going to the Hamptons is never good.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, I really appreciate you coming out. It was a good time. I think you fit the Fan Fest vibe very well. You seemed very fun guy to hang out with, and I hope you can stick around for a little bit.
I'm a Comic-Con kind of guy. I already bought one comic. I'm going to go get some tacos, and make the most of it.
Yeah, that was my breakfast this morning.
There
The
you go.
tacos, definitely highly recommend them.
Can't go wrong.
So thanks again for coming out. How can people find you?
We're at improvforkids.com or NewYorkImprovTheater.com. We have shows in Times Square off Broadway, and we're DC to Boston with private shows, murder mysteries, and everything in between.
Awesome. I love a good murder mystery.
Cool. Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thanks
Enjoy
a lot,
the rest
Alex.
of your day.
Awesome. Have a good time.
Thanks. Bye.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'm outside here at the food trucks, and I snagged Rachel, who's been running our Friends of the Library, what would you call it?
Yard sale.
Yard sale, thank you. So I snagged you on your lunch break, is that right?
That's correct.
All right, so I got a couple of minutes for you before you enjoy your shrimp tacos.
Yes.
I'd say the taco truck's been the hit of the day, would you?
I think so. I think it has one of the longest lines out of all the trucks.
Definitely. Maybe second is the fried Oreos next door. I'm going to check that out next.
I mean, you really can't go wrong with anything fried, really, so.
So your table is a new addition this year to the Fan Fest. We've been gathering items from the staff, and we're doing like a little bit of a yard sale to raise money for the Friends. I see you left at the right time because it looks like there's a line of people now. So how's it been going?
It's been going really well. I think the most popular items so far have been our Legos, Harry Potter, Star Wars. That's been flying. But also a quilt someone just bought. It's been pretty popular, I think. Yeah. So people like it. So hopefully it raise a lot of money for the library.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, we're trying new things every year. You know, we used to do scratch tickets, then we did the 50-50 raffle. This year we're doing the, oh, your tacos are here. All right, Rachel, I'm not going to keep you, but thanks again for all your help today, and enjoy your tacos. And I don't have anything else to say. Enjoy the day.
Oh, thanks, Alex. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I am in the thick of things here behind the Patron Services desk, and I am here with Morgan, head of Patron Services. Morgan, what are your thoughts today on the Fan Fest?
It's been awesome so far. Right now, I keep photobombing pictures of the stormtroopers with small children, so I'm trying to avoid them.
So where have you been today? Right now, you're behind Patron Services desk, trying to keep the regular library operating, which I know is a challenge today with Fan Fest on top of everything. But where else have you been today?
Let's see. I've pretty much been all over the building. I was manning the yard sale earlier, slinging staff items that were donated. Yeah. So a lot of people are interested in a lot of stuff. I have to say, library staff, we got good stuff for a yard sale. So that's been pretty awesome. And yeah, I've been pretty much all over.
Pretty much all over. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a pretty good turnout this year so far. I mean, we're still about halfway through the day. What have been some highlights for you? Have you checked out any of the new event stuff going on today?
Yeah, I checked out the perler beads. That was really cool. I got some food from Right Coast food truck. That was absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. I also know the other two food trucks are delicious. I had a piece of my coworker's zeppoli that was amazing. And Vincent's Coal Fire Pizza, I visit regularly because they're by my house. So it's all delicious. Let's see, I went down to the children's area and checked out Game Master games. They're in a different location this year than normal, but I really like it, so, you know.
I got to head down there next. Ginger and Dave are great. They're here every year. I just had some churros from First Class Concessions. That was great. That's keeping me going, and I'm going to be checking out Wood-Fired Pizza before I leave today, for sure.
Yes.
Very excited.
Yes, First Class Zeppelis are on point. Very good.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it. We're trying to keep the regular operating library operations running today. So good luck to you. Thanks again, and hope you can have fun today.
Yes, you too. I hope everyone that attends has a great time.
Yeah. All right, bye. It is roughly 1:30 in the afternoon, and I have not even had a chance to come down to the children's floor until now. I apologize about that. But tell me, I'm here at the children's desk. What's going on?
It's been a busy day. We have face painting going on in the picture book section. We have tabletop board games happening in our beach table area. I Lug New York is here with all of their amazing Lego creations. Kids have the opportunity to make their own Lego designs in one of our study rooms. There's great vendors, and there's a lot happening.
Yeah. I didn't even mention who you are. I'm here with Meg and Cecile. Cecile, have you worked at the Fan Fest before, or is this your first time?
This is my first time, and I'm really astounded at what a magnificent event this is. And it's extremely well attended, and the children and families are having such a wonderful time.
That's great. Have you had a chance to walk around and see the other stuff that's going on?
A little bit. But mainly I've been assisting people in this area.
Yeah, there's enough going on this floor alone to warrant an entire day's worth of events. But if you do get an opportunity, you should check out upstairs. They got some fun stuff going on out there. The band's about to start soon, so you should definitely go out there and check it out. Our own Steph, head of adult services, is playing the flute, I think. Maybe the clarinet. Thank you. But so you should definitely check that out too. But what else? What's any stories? What are the best costumes you've seen down in the children's department?
Well, I take pictures for the children's portion of our Instagram, and I just had a couple of girls in matching Hogwarts uniforms, and they even brought their very own Crookshanks doll. That was pretty exciting. Like, they brought their own cats with them. A lot of the kids getting face painted are fully going in with their characters. Little girl was just here she got whiskers like a cat, and now she's only meowing. They're having a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Face painting, I heard, was a hit. You've had like almost 80 people so far?
Yes, just about. And we have volunteers from the Sayville High School Art Honor Society that are here helping us out, so we really appreciate them.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love that. What about the scavenger hunt? Have you gotten a lot of turnout for that?
Yes, we've had an incredible turnout for the scavenger hunt. Everyone's having a great time.
That's great. All right, well, I'll leave you to it. Have you at least had a chance to visit the food trucks yet? Have you got your breaks yet?
I just got back from lunch, and I'm mad I didn't have a chance to visit the food truck, so I might need to take a 15 and go check that out in a little bit.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a churro or something. All right, well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you again for helping out today. I know it's crazy, but it's fun. It's fun, too. It's fun, crazy.
So much fun, yeah. We lean into it. We love it.
Exactly. All right, thanks again. Bye.
Let's go cold.
All right, I'm here with the Grinch of the evening, Sean.
Stop.
Now, Sean's our documentarian. He's walking around with his nice Nikon DSLR camera.
Yes.
You take our pictures for the costume contest. You're documenting the day. Tell me, what's your vibe on FanFest 2024?
It's great as always. You know, it's the 4th year we've been doing it. Crowds just seem to grow each year, and everyone seems to be having fun. I see some of the same people coming back every year, and every year I see a lot of new faces, which is always fun for the library.
So you also are snapping pictures for the costume contest. What are your picks this year for the winners?
Well, for the kids, there were 2 kids that came in like totally custom-made costumes. They're actually twins, so I feel bad. I'm like having to pick one or the other. But everything was made from scratch. One of the kids had like a giant helmet that was made out of a cat tunnel, which was really interesting and very creative. And yeah, the mom said she did it all like with her sons, which was great because I can't even sew. So them doing that is impressive.
I love when we, after the FanFest settles down and we can finally pick the winners, we go through all the photographs. I love feeling ancient, looking through all the photos and not knowing a single character of who anybody is dressed as. And we have to like Google image search, like who is this random anime character?
Big time. I mean, I don't, read any manga books or watch any of those shows, so I have no idea. I think it's so cool though, because the kids get, a lot of the kids and a lot of the teenagers, get so into it, and they come dressed up like it's very fun for everybody.
Yeah, I had a couple of the teens coming in and like dressed up as some anime princesses in like the shortest skirts you can possibly imagine on a 50-degree weather blustery day, and I'm like, I admire your dedication.
Yeah, for real. They have a lot of heart, and they really get into it, which is fun. I think I know the girls that you're talking about. They've been doing it every year, and every year they go all out. So it's cool.
We love to see it. Sean, any closing thoughts this year? What do you?
Can't wait for next year. Hopefully it'll be even bigger than this. Who knows?
I don't know how we could get any bigger before it literally breaks us, but we'll see. We keep trying.
The countdown started, baby. Next year, November something, 2025.
Right. November something, 2025. It's mark your calendars. All right, thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Alex.
All right, I just caught Ethan and Mackenzie coming back from their taco break. What are your thoughts on the Fan Fest this year?
I think it's the biggest and the best Fan Fest that we've had so far.
That's exactly what I paid you to say. Thank you. Mackenzie, this is your first Fan Fest. What do you think?
It's a lot of fun, a lot of vendors. I already bought a candle. Really good time.
Was it one of the console, what is it, console yourself soap or something like that? Yeah. Like video game themed soaps.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Stardew Valley candle. That's it.
Awesome. Right up your alley. Right up your valley. Yeah, so this is a pretty good turnout. What do you like all the vendors out here?
This is the first time I've worked it, and yeah, there's a ton of people. I mean, all day it's kind of been nonstop, I feel like.
Mackenzie, you worked in the sled, the gaming bus this morning. What was that like?
Hectic, but a lot of fun. Lots of kids.
Yeah, Mario Kart, was that the big game of the day?
Yes, definitely.
All right, I won't keep you. I know you want to get back and wash your hands. It looks like you're both covered in grease.
Yep.
But I think it was worth it. Those tacos were amazing.
Yep.
All right, thanks again. Thanks for all your help today. Have fun.
Thanks, Alex.
I'm back at Patron Services with Maria, who is reluctantly participating in this interview.
Thanks.
How many Fan Fests is this for you, Maria?
Oh, this is, I think, my third only, even though I've been here. How many years have you been doing
This is the fourth one.
Oh, so then it's my fourth.
It's all a blur for you.
And I love the event. It brings out a lot of people, and the food is fabulous. Don't forget to try the Zeppelins. They're to die for.
Have you had a chance to walk around?
Yes, I did. A few times. Even though I'm working here today, I have walked around. It's beautiful. You did a great job, Alex.
That's not why we're interviewing.
Thank you, thank you.
What are some of your highlights this year?
Again, I'd have to say the food.
It is for me, too.
Yeah. I mean, there's just so much going on. Excuse me.
You want to answer the phone, I know.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you for reluctantly participating again, and I look forward to the Oscar episode coming up.
Yes, I am, but I have to tune into some movies first.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully, I'll get to see a lot. Thank you.
All right, listeners, you'll get Maria on the Oscar episode. All right, bye. All right, I'm down in the children's floor to check out the I Lug New York exhibit, and I'm joined by, can I call you the ringleader? What's your title in I Lug New York?
One of the co-founders.
Co-founders, okay. Well, I'm joined by Brian. He's one of the co-founders of I Lug New York. Do you want to tell us a little bit about I Lug New York and what you guys do? You've been here now, it's your fourth year.
Our fourth year, yes. We're very happy to be here for our fourth year in a row. I Lug New York was founded in 2009. We're a group of 40-plus adults that love to build with Lego, and we love doing library shows like this, interacting with the public, seeing the looks on the kids' faces when they see what we've built. It really makes everything worthwhile when we get to see that and share our hobby with other people.
Some of the creations you brought this year are incredible. You keep outdoing yourself every year. I don't know, what is that like? I don't even know how to even begin describing it. You have metropolises, multiple metropolises. It looks like there's one that's like ancient kind of Babylon sort of architecture. One's more modern with skyscrapers. Why don't you tell me what?
So the metropolis is a micropolis because they're all smaller scale buildings. We have a medieval building in the back, a huge medieval layout. Tatooine from Star Wars. One of our builders built these amazing ships, which are a seriously huge investment in parts. It's an acronym for ship because they're 100 studs long and very expensive to source the parts for. We've got mosaics up on the windows. We welcome everybody in our group. Whatever they like to build, we welcome them to our displays, and they're able to share their passion with everybody.
How many members came out this year?
14.
Wow, that's a record, right?
Yes, for the record for this show, we had members come from Rockland County and as far as Goshen.
Wow. So I really admire your dedication to this. Like, this is always a highlight from the festival. People love it. They always are looking forward to it every year. And you somehow keep outdoing yourself. Like, you've started with 6 tables the first year, and now you're up to at least a dozen.
Yep, and next year we'll try to do the same and maybe one more table. We'll have to get a bigger room.
We're already having to start sourcing tables from other organizations, but we're happy. We're happy to do it. It's worth the effort.
Well, as long as the public enjoys what we're doing, I know that we'll be invited back next year, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it keeps growing. Like you not only are you bringing more amazing creations, but your vendor table where you're selling things, that's also growing, and now it's infectious. The children's department's now caught on to it, and now we've dedicated our study rooms to being like free play build areas with Lego challenges and things like that.
Yes,
so
there's a lot of Lego outside of what we've done. The library does a great job publicizing everything here. Great signage this year. Volunteers telling people where to go, and we're tucked away in the children's program room every year, so make sure you see us here in 2025.
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're doing everything we can to bring people down here, but you don't seem to be hurting for attendance. That's for sure.
Yes, the weather didn't scare too many people away. Keep up the great work, Alex.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I won't keep you. Enjoy your day. I hope you get the chance to walk around a little bit and see some of the other stuff that's going on.
The food truck was great. There's a taco truck here that was fantastic.
Every single person I interview mentions the taco truck. It's been a major hit.
I'm so happy I ate it. I might have to go back for dinner now.
Yeah. It was my breakfast and lunch, so maybe I might grab some to go before they pack up and leave.
Good choices.
All right. Thanks again, Brian. Marianne, I've lost track of time. I'm exhausted. How is it going in Teen Central today?
I ditto whatever you just said because I'm exhausted too. But it's been a lot of fun. We have popcorn and cotton candy. So we have popcorn every year up in Teen Central, but this year we added cotton candy. We've had long lines, a lot of happy kids and adults with their cotton candy and their popcorn. We're making bookmarks. We're just having a lot of fun in here. I think it's another successful year, Alex. So great
I
job.
think so too. Yeah, despite the issues with the wind and the tent and everything, the weather, it's been a great turnout.
Yeah, very windy.
All right, I see you got some people lining up for the
customers.
popcorn trolley, so I'll leave you to it.
All right, thanks,
And I'll go
Alex.
bug Lizzie next.
Okay, she's ready.
Lizzie, I'm just here to check on you. How's it going at the Teen Central today?
It's going good. I'm making cotton candy. I'm kind of covered head to toe, but it's good.
Extra sticky today.
Yeah.
I see you got a customer here. I'll let you do your thing. I've never seen cotton candy made before, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to clean it really quick, and then I'm going to make it.
Okay. Okay, I'm here in the lobby of the library. It is, 3 o'clock now? 2:30? I have no idea anymore. I am at the Midnight Tavern table 219. Wow, where does the time go? I've caught you at seems like a little bit of a lull right now. The band's playing outside, so maybe some of the people are going out there. Walt, what do you think? This is your second Fan Fest this is your third.
Third. First year was upstairs in the adult section, in that front reading room, and then the second year was here, and then third year now.
Nice. And what do you think this year? What does it feel like compared to the other previous years?
It is at least as busy as last year, if not maybe a little bit busier, which is nice. A lot of people coming in. It comes in like all of a sudden a huge wave of people come through, and then it quiets down, and then a huge wave again comes through. It's nice.
Yeah, I think the weather is definitely playing for the indoor vendors' favor this year.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let me tell me about some of the wares that you've brought today. I see a lot of things that I would love to scoop up today.
So we have all kinds of role-playing games, starter sets included. Starter sets are a great way to get into role-playing games. So Monty Cook Games just came out with their Cypher System starter set, so you can learn what the Cypher System is all about. It's not like D&D, which is geared towards the fantasy setting. It's geared towards any genre. You can do sci-fi, you can do fantasy. You even see on the cover, it's a dragon fighting a huge space alien type of thing. I got a lot of quick start guides this year. So quick starts are nice because as opposed to a starter set, which has a bigger kit of material, the quick start guides is a small thin book. It has a very simplified version of the rules, pre-generated characters, generally 1 or 2 adventures to run through. So it's a very cheap and easy way to test out a game, see if you like it, and if you do, then you can come back for a starter set or a core book, something to that effect. I do a lot of work with Kickstarters, backing games that are just coming out. This one just came out, Battle School, team-based RPG from Andrew Bowman. I met him on TikTok, and he did all the artwork for the book itself.
That's incredible.
It's like a very pixelated 16-bit kind of graphics for it, but it's based very similar to Ender's Game. So it's a bunch of kids going up into a battle school on a space station, so based right off of Ender's Game, and it's a team-based role-playing game. And he just came out with it, literally came out, got it in the mail a week ago. Wow. So all kinds of stuff. We also have a bunch of board games, we have card games, we have stickers, patches, lots of different dice sets now too, because dice are a big thing. People love to collect, especially finding the right color for your character and whatnot. So yeah, we got all kinds of stuff.
Okay, well, I see you got some customers coming up here. I don't want to hold you up, but Walt, it's been a pleasure. I love everything that you bring. This is right in my wheelhouse, and I love sticking you right into the thick of things because you know what you're talking about. You're extremely passionate about it, and yeah, I don't know. I love seeing you in your element.
I appreciate you setting this whole thing up. It's a fantastic convention of nerddom and geekdom. And then obviously down the road, like to do some demonstrations of games set up so that people can come to the library and try out these different role-playing games.
Yes, sneak preview for the podcast listeners, 2025, you might be seeing more of Walt at the library. So if you're a fan of tabletop role-playing games, check your newsletter and pay attention because you're going to get some awesome opportunities to play some of these games. All right, thanks, Walt. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you get a chance to relax after all this is done.
We'll see. I have a pizza waiting for me in my car right now from one of the food trucks that I cannot wait to dive into.
Yeah.
Oh, how can people follow you?
TheMidnightTavern.com. I'm also on TikTok at _midnight_tavern. If you go to the website, you'll find a bunch of the social media links at the bottom as well. I'm on Linktree, The Midnight Tavern. If you go to that, you'll find all my social media links. But just go to TheMidnightTavern.com. Sign up for the newsletter.
All right, will do. Thanks, Walt.
Thank you.
So I'm down in the children's room again, and this year we've moved Game Master Games, who usually runs our board game expo up on the adult services floor. We moved them down to the children's floor this year, and I'm joined by Dave, the Game Master of Game Master Games. Is that right?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this year's Fan Fest?
So for us down here in the Children's Library, it's still been great. We got people that came up to visit us on the second floor. And here, I think this year we might have a lot more kids games. But the great thing is that a lot more kids visiting us. But the great thing is that over the last year or two, Ginger and I have picked up more kids games. So it's actually worked out really well. But the families coming walking through here, sitting down to play the games or just looking at them. And I had some youngins just playing with the dice or the cards. It's really been a great experience today. So everybody that we've seen has been having a great time at Sayville Fan Fest.
That's great. Have you had a chance to walk around at all and see the other things going on today? Or?
I did. I took a little break just to get something to eat, and then on the way to the men's room, I ran around the place and checked everything out. The Lego display was fantastic as always. I can't believe those guys. And then you had popcorn and cotton candy. Was that the teen library?
That's the teens. Yep, they're cranking it out all day. I'm seeing cotton candy all over the place.
Yeah, and also I noticed that there was a room that you have just paper and crayons or something. That place was packed with kids. It was really a good time.
Every room in the library is occupied with something going on. So there's people all over the place.
And then the other thing, which is always great, is you have the video game bus outside. So I saw some people enjoying that. And then the food vendors, I took a brief trip to the car just to get my jacket, and the food vendors had like little lines on them and stuff like that. And people were sitting down here. You may not want food, maybe I'm letting something go, but people were eating their pizza here in the kids' library.
I'm not going to rat anybody out. As long as they're having fun and don't stain the books.
Don't stain the books. So we've had a good time down here. And then I've also been talking to some of your vendors too. So I talked to like four different vendors and learned about what they're selling. And there's really a great group of people that you have that are participating in this event.
Yeah, I'd say this is our best crop of vendors yet. Well, in the 4 years we've done it, the caliber of vendors we're getting every year just keeps going up and up. It's incredible what we're getting this year.
That's great. And then on top of that, we moved some tables initially in the day, and a whole bunch of teen volunteers came down and helped us. So that worked out well, too.
Yeah, the teen volunteers, we had more volunteers this year. It just keeps growing every year, it seems like.
And I will tell you, Alex, one of the things that was really, really fun or interesting for me to hear is people walked up and I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Dave, from Game Master Games." And they'd be like, "Yeah, we know who you are. We saw you last year." So you've got some repeat business, and they remember us. They remember Game Master Games, and I'm sure they remember the other stuff that's going on here too. So that's great.
Well, we love what Game Master Games does. So can you tell us a little bit about you and Ginger, what you guys do, some of the other events you put on? And I know you're involved in some other Long Island organizations, so do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So Ginger and I run a little side business of basically running board game events, and we also teach Dungeons and Dragons to both adults and teens. And we work with several libraries as well as other organizations like Long Island Tabletop. They've got a convention I'm the board game coordinator for Long Island Tabletop. They've got a convention there in April 5 and 6 of 2025, and last year we had over 2,000 attendees. It was fantastic. But the real thing is that what Ginger and I do is I have a passion for teaching games. I play a lot of games too, but honestly, I just absolutely love teaching games. So this has been great. We actually have some games that are that match what libraries are doing too. They're educational games. They have elements of them that talk about history or events or things that have happened. And so those are the games I also love. And so it matches well with libraries, what we do. Bring people in, sit them down at a table. These people have never met each other before, or it's a family. And we teach them a simple or even a more complicated game, show them the rules, they sit down and they have a lot of fun. And then they make new friends and they have a shared experience. And it's what are libraries doing right now? Libraries are event centers where you're getting people together and having shared experiences. So Ginger and I complement that well. And what libraries across Long Island and what Sayville is doing is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a community space, and I think the Fan Fest is a part of our mission We're trying to get people to think about the library in a different way. We're getting people who don't normally go to the library to come visit the library. And you mentioned that you're passionate about teaching games. I think that is absolutely apparent. Anybody who comes to the Fan Fest, I mean, you see you and Ginger, you're on your feet for, 6, 7, 8 hours,
Yes.
and you're bouncing around from table to table, explaining how to play the numerous games that you bring. And as a fellow board gamer, board game enthusiast, we need more people who are passionate about teaching games, because nobody wants to read through the 50-page manual on how to play the new indie game or watch a half-an-hour YouTube video. They need the people that are passionate, that are excited to teach the games.
Now, I will tell you, one of those repeat customers that I walked up and said, hi, and they're like, yeah, we know who you are. We saw you last year. They are board gamers. They pulled out Splendor today. And I said, oh, great, Splendor. Okay, I'll be more than happy to teach you. And they're like, no, we know how to play. And I was like, wow. I was like, that's great, because, the gaming is growing, and there's lots more people out there that know how to play games. And so it's fantastic for us to see that, to teach a game, but also now to see growth and people teaching their own friends and family games. Oh, I have a great event for you, a great thing to talk to you about, Alex, which happened today, which was fantastic, along this exact lines. You had a patron and their young boys, right? About 10-year-old boys. And we taught them a game called Click Clack Lumberjack. About 30 minutes later, another family came up and said, what's this game? And I said, this is Click Clack Lumberjack. And one of those 10-year-old boys walked up, one of your patrons, and said, can I teach them how to play? And I said, of course. So this 10-year-old boy taught like 2 8-year-old boys how to play the game. And it happened today. That is spreading what games do for people, right? They spread friendship and communication and education and shared experiences. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. We need more of that in this digital age that we live in. Getting people around the table. We can bridge any divide over a game.
Right.
And I love seeing that. I love hearing that our patrons are talking together. I love it. And I love that the young people are getting excited about the library too. I'd love to hear it. All right, Dave, I know you got a lot to get back to right now. I know Ginger's alone right now managing about 6 tables, so I'll let you go help her out.
I got to make sure that they got it right in zombie dice. So you ever hear the dice shaking in the background?
Okay, yeah. Please stop that infection from spreading. All right, Dave, thank you so much. 4 years you've been doing this, and we count on you every year. You do a great job, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex. We're honored to come here. We have a lot of fun, and we really appreciate it.
So I didn't walk too far from the board game table, and I ran into Jonathan, our head of outreach. And Jonathan, I didn't even know you were going to be here today, if I'm being honest. I've been just running around with my head cut off all day, and I somehow missed you until now. So I'm so happy to see that you're here. You've got the library information table set up. You're right in the mix of things, it looks like, in children's. Tell me, what's it been like today?
Absolutely, Alex. You couldn't miss this event for the world. This is a wonderful event that gathers our entire community. I have seen people from every age group in our library, from multiple community organizations coming here to check out all of the vendors, and we even have some community organizations that are connecting and sharing information about their organizations with the vendors that you have here. So we are very excited from the community outreach standpoint to be at this event. This is a wonderful event that draws every organization and every interest group from our community here to the library. It is so exciting to see the amount of people that are here. And it's a great opportunity for us in outreach to start communicating with some folks that might be in need that are coming to visit this event. And it's a great way for us to talk about our social worker intern program and our nursing intern program and get the word out about that as well. So, some of those folks will come back after this event and see our social worker and connect with him. So this was a perfect opportunity today to connect with so many people across a broad spectrum of age groups and needs in our communities. We wouldn't miss it for the world.
I was just having this conversation with Dave, who runs the Game Master Games section over there, and he was saying the same thing, how he loves seeing patrons connecting with one another, they recognizing people from previous years, and obviously that extends to organizations too. It's just a way for people to connect. The library is a community space, and this event, I feel, is bringing in people who don't necessarily go to the library on a regular basis.
For sure. I'm seeing a lot of new faces.
It's bringing people into the building, which is important because they get to see everything that's going on here, but then you're here right in the mix of things, telling people about all the services and all the connections that we have with other partners in the community.
Exactly. And, they're not necessarily expecting to connect with our social worker intern program because, for instance, they might be coming here to just check out Legos, but they'll see our flyers talking about the program, and that sparks another conversation and brings them back again to visit us for some of those more in-depth services that the library offers. So it's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. Jonathan, you're doing great work here. We appreciate everything you're doing, and I love that the library has a voice at this event. It's important that we're talking about all the things we do 364 days of the year, not just the one fun day of the year.
And Alex, thank you for knocking this event out of the park like you do every single year. I've been telling all my visitors here at the table, this is your brainchild, so thank you for sharing this gift of yours with us, because this is all you, Alex.
It's a lot of stress building up to it, but once it's in full motion and I see all the smiles on people's faces, I forget about all the lack of sleep and
and the stress.
All the stress. But yeah. All right, thanks again, Jonathan. I'll leave you to it, and I'm going to go take another lap and hopefully get a bite of pizza before this all shuts down.
For sure. Thank you, Alex. Right. Great event again. Thanks so much.
Bye. Steph, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The Fan Fest is winding down. You just had an amazing performance with the American Air Power Museum Band. Tell me about it. What is your experience this year?
This year we had a great time playing. The weather got us a bit. It was very cold and windy, but I think we did a pretty good job under such harsh conditions. Sounded great. Everyone seemed to enjoy the music, and hopefully we're invited back next year.
Hopefully. We'll see what the committee says, which you are a part of. Yeah, the weather really threw us for a loop this year, but we think we made the best of it. We moved the band from the shade of our building up out into the sun, a little less windy, but I think it worked out. Everyone seemed to have a good time. It was a little chilly, so I think you cut your set list short a little bit, but
Only one song.
Only one. What song did you cut?
We cut ABBA.
Oh no!
Yeah, but our fingers stopped working a certain coldness, so.
It was freezing out there towards the end of the day, but you did a great job. Have you had a chance to walk around the fest and see some of the other things today?
Yes. So I just popped into the Lego room. That's always awesome. And I didn't get to do it, but the perler bead craft was super popular this year, as was the video game, retro gaming area.
That was the biggest surprise for me. It's always been a struggle to get people to come up to the top floor. Signage doesn't seem to work, but this year, for whatever reason, maybe it was the raffle baskets. I don't know what it was.
Hunt. The scavenger hunt was a great idea. I believe it was Tori's idea.
That's Tori.
Excellent idea. And it really got everyone to come everywhere and go in each area specifically, not just come up to the floor, but they had to go into each room where an activity was. So that was really good at drawing people in. And then, so they went to look for the Pokemon, and maybe they stayed, played some video games, did the perler beads, and then continued on. And the baskets are amazing that you put together. Almost everything was gotten for free, which is incredible. And there's some really awesome baskets. So I'm super impressed by the whole scavenger hunt in general. It was awesome.
Everyone really contributed a lot this year. I'm really thankful for the staff. Everyone gave 100%. Maybe sometimes shortening their breaks to deal with crowds. Very, very thankful. And I think it was a success. Another successful year.
Yes, it definitely was a success. The only place I didn't check in with really was Teen. I know it always looked really busy whenever I passed by there.
I tried to check in with the teen, and every time I tried to talk to Marianne or Lizzie or Melissa, a flock of people would come demanding cotton candy or something. So I don't know if any of my interviews with them are salvageable, but they seemed busy, as they always are. So I'm not worried about Teen Central at all.
Yeah, they usually have their department handled and always do a good job. And I mean, free popcorn and cotton candy. A lot of people.
It's a big draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's been a success all around, and I'm gonna start breaking this thing down so we can leave here at 5 o'clock.
Yes. We'll cross our fingers that it goes smoothly.
We can only hope. I'm tired, as you could probably tell. My energy and my interview skills have dropped steadily as I get more and more tired.
You've been awake for like 48 hours at this point, probably. So.
Yes, that's accurate. That's all I have, Steph. Let's get going. Let's get to it, and I'll see you at the wrap-up committee for the Fan Fest so we can start planning next year.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye.